esportsearnings.com reported that the largest ever esports tournament prize pool was about $34 million. This boils down to about $8 million for the winning team to be split upon about 5 players. Everyone knows what a video game is, right? Everyone's either played one or everyone has watched someone play one. When I was little, I played a lot of games with my dad, and that grew to me loving video games now, and eventually competing in esports myself. Esports essentially is just the competition of video games online or on local areas, so such as like tournaments that people go to. Esports is a growing industry. There's many ways to get involved, and there's many benefits from getting involved with it. Today, I'm going to be talking about the legitimacy of esports and how it affects the real world and how it's being present in the real world. I'm going to talk about career opportunities in esports that you might not think about. And I'm going to talk about the benefits of playing esports or just playing video games at all. So, the first one we're going to talk about legitimacy. So esports is more intertwined with modern society than ever before. According to Laura O'Reilly in her article, A Credible Voice, Why Honda is Doubling Down on Esports, on BigDay.com, last year Honda became the exclusive automobile sponsor for pro esports team Team Liquid. So what this means is Honda is putting money into Team Liquid and other tournaments that are going on. And they are paying them to represent their brand and giving them exclusive sponsorship deals, such as, and that could even include free automobiles for them to drive and show off on social medias, stuff like that. It's all about the advertising. But Honda is not just the only company that is getting involved in esports. My first visual here that I have is from a League of Legends tournament, I think over in Europe. These are just some of the sponsors that put in money for their brand to be advertised. A lot of the notable ones, we're going to go Adidas, the Miami Heat, Monster Energy, Mountain Dew. There are a lot of big names that realize how much advertising is in esports. Another source that I have here is from Olivia Richmond. She wrote the article, The Biggest Esports Investors and Sponsors Ranked by Net Worth. Some of the companies that she listed are Disney, Mountain Dew, Coca-Cola, Mercedes-Benz. These companies are putting down hundreds of millions of dollars to have their brand represented because there is a large reach that esports has. It's very accessible, and there's a lot that goes into it. Speaking of going into it and what it all takes to make it, next I'm going to talk about the career opportunities that esports has. Esports is not just about the people who play the video games. It is a lot bigger than that. For example, the article, What Esports Jobs Are Available Other Than Gaming, from ReadyEsports.com, writes that there are jobs in management, operations, sales, travel agents, journalists, advertising. There's a lot that goes into it. Now these can be either freelance people who work for websites, such as the journalists that write articles about esports. These can be travel agents for professional teams that organize all the travel for their players. Management positions such as CEO of the teams, or team management, or player recruiting. There's a lot of jobs here. There's a large variety too. It's not just about people who are interested in video games, right? In the article, Incredible Growth of Esports, another thing that people don't think about is a lot of esports teams are reaching outside of the game, right? They will hire personal chefs, psychologists, personal trainers to keep their players in the right state of mind and keeping them healthy. There's a lot that goes into it. It's a science at this point. Also, esports is growing, right? With the growth, more careers will have to be filled. In the article, Incredible Growth of Esports, from InfluencerMarketingHub.com, by 2021, the number of casual viewers will grow to 307 million. And that's just going to keep going up. That's people that are tuning in casually just to watch people play these video games at a high level. Finally, I'm going to look at the benefits of esports and what you can gain from them, just competing them or just playing them. In the article, Benefits of Esports, from WyomingSoccer.com, which is a soccer club, studies have shown that esports provide many of the same benefits of grass sports, minus physical exertion, right? They then go on to list these benefits such as hand-eye coordination, problem solving, attention span, and you can also get college scholarships. I also missed on my slide, just realized. This is just a career web that is included for esports. So you see we have the business side of it, administration, and then on the other end of it you have media, event organization. There's a lot of career opportunity in esports. And with the world moving in such an online-focused manner, this is just going to keep growing, and these jobs are going to need to be filled. My last source that we have, or my last aid that we have here, this is a chart of college scholarship growth. So in 2015, it was about 2.5 million, and now around the country in all sorts of colleges, it's growing up to about 15 million, right? So you can actually get a lot of money just playing video games for a certain college. I know the esports team that we have here, you get about $1,000 a year. So that's $500 to spend on whatever, just from playing in them. And then finally, some more benefits. Why should educators embrace esports rights? That playing video games improves your leadership abilities, teamwork abilities, and it provides you with something to socialize through. All of these provide benefits from just playing the video games, and they're free to earn just by playing. In conclusion, esports is a growing industry. I discussed the legitimacy of it, the career opportunities, and the benefits that come with it. It's not just about the game, right? It's not just about competition. Just like any sport, such as football or basketball, you can just enjoy it, and there are many ways to get involved and enjoy it.